Hi, this is Larry Lane for InvestorZoo.com, and today we're going to discuss how to buy a car the right way. So, if your car is leaking oil, the tires are bald, the transmission's slipping, you've overheated on a couple of occasions, you've got high mileage, uh, chances are you're going to need a new car. It happens. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is start writing down what you need in a car. So if you have kids and you need room for sports equipment, or if you go on road trips a lot and go camping, you're going to need something larger. If all you do is commute from your home to work every day, chances are you can get away with something more small and basic. Next, you'll want to go to Consumer Reports. Narrow your choices down to 3 or 4 different cars. Check Consumer Reports. They rate everything from resale value to reliability and how the car fared in an accident. Next, you can go to Kelley Blue Book, kbb.com, and check the amount of money that you should be spending on your car depending upon how many miles you want on it. So now you'll have the car that you want, how much money you should be spending on it. The next thing you should do is call your car insurance agent, and once you have your car choice narrowed down to 2 or 3 of them, tell them what kind of car you're thinking about buying and ask them how much money it's going to cost to insure. I think that you find from car to car, you may save a couple $100 a year on car insurance. Next decision you're going to have to make is whether to lease or to buy. When you lease a car, you'll be basically owning nothing at the end of your lease. However, you will get a smaller monthly rate as far as your monthly payment. At the end of your lease, you turn in your car and you have to buy another one. There's also a very good chance that they're going to find a dent or a ding on the car and take that off of your deposit. And there are only a certain amount of miles. Most of them cap the mileage at between 12 and 15,000 a year. If you go over that cap, they can charge you 10 to 25 cents a mile for every mile that you go over. Buying, on the other hand, is going to get you a higher monthly rate. However, you will own the car at the end of your contract, which you can opt to keep it and just run it into the ground for an additional 5, 10 years, or however long it lasts. Or you can trade it in. If you do trade it in, you own it. You have equity in that car, which is a big advantage. You're also going to have to decide whether you want to buy new or used. Here's a statistic that may weigh your decision. Over the first year, cars depreciate on an average of 35%, and over a 5-year period, 65%. So if you want a car with getting a 65% discount, buy used. Wait a couple of years. Try to pick up something that has just come off lease with low miles on it. So here are some common pitfalls if you're going to go to a car dealership. Number one, never tell the salesperson how much money you're willing to spend on the car. They will always try to raise the price a couple of $1,000s and tell you that it's only going to cost you 10, 20, $30 extra a month. Um, Never buy a car the first time you go out, regardless of how good it is, how much you like it, how much of a steal it might be. Always think about it for a couple of hours or possibly a day. If you're going to a lot again, try to find the youngest salesperson on the lot with the least experience. This is not to take advantage of the car salesman, but the sales manager is more apt to make a deal for the new guy than it is for someone who's already obtained their quota. Speaking about quota, if you go the last 4 to 5 days of the month, car dealerships are more apt to make a deal for you. Reason being is that they've got their quota to hit by the end of the month, and if they're not there, you have more bargaining power than they do. So chances are you're going to be spending $10,000 or more on a car. So it's a pretty big purchase. Make sure you do your research. Take all the emotion out of it. After all, it's just a car. It's just somewhere to get to point A to point B. Your wallet and your pocketbook will thank you in the long run. This is Larry Lane for InvestorZoo.com. If you have any questions or would like to post a blog of your own, you can reach us at InvestorZoo.com. Have a good rest of the day.